Hello friends, a very good evening to one and all. This is Tavaram speaking. How are you all? I hope all of you are fine. Let us discuss our trigonometry lecture 3, and before going to this, I am going to solve the do this question given in the previous video. How to do this question? Make a right angle triangle and solve this. First of all, tan A is equal to opposite by adjacent. We have discussed in the trigonometry part 1, and substitute this opposite by adjacent here, adjacent, and here. To find hypotenuse, we know that Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus side square. Okay, hypotenuse square is equal to 1 square root 3 square, and square and root cancels, that implies 1 plus 3, that implies 4. Hypotenuse square is equal to 4, that implies hypotenuse is equal to 2. We got it? Hypotenuse is equal to 2, and substitute it. Let us find sin A cos A, tan A cot A. Sin A is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite side is 1 and hypotenuse side is 2, that implies 1 by 2, we got it. And cos A is equal to, we know adjacent by hypotenuse, root 3 by 2, root 3 2, and tan A is equal to opposite by adjacent, already given, 1 by root 3, and cot A is the reverse, that implies root 3 by 1, that is root 3. Let us substitute it. Okay, first of all, sin A cos A plus cos A sin A. First find sin A and cos A. Sin A cos A. We know sin A, we had to find it 1 by 2 into cos A is root 3 by 2. That implies root 3 upon 4. And sin A cos A plus cos A sin A. That implies final value sin A cos A plus cos A sin A is equal to root 3 by 4 plus root 3 by 4. That implies 2 root 3 upon 4, and answer is root 3 by 2. Next, tan A plus cot A. Tan A plus cot A. Let us find it. Tan A. Oh, here given 1 by root 3, and no need to write tan A 1 by root 3, and cot A is the reciprocal of tan A, root 3. Substitute it. 1 by root 3 plus root 3. That implies it were a reciprocal. Sorry. In the denominator, root 3, and when we do LCM, root 3 plus 1, that implies 4 by root 3 is the answer. Let us discuss some questions in the part 1 and part 2, further questions. In the part 1 and part 2, I covered concept, and this lecture is a practice session for part 1 and part 2. I have covered concepts. Let us see the first question. In this lecture, I am going to discuss the 10 questions. First of all, cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, then find 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta upon 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. By right angle triangle, solve it. Given, what I am given now, cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, and cot theta is equal to adjacent by opposite. Substitute it. Adjacent 7, and here opposite. Find hypotenuse by Pythagoras theorem. I am simply writing by Pythagoras. Hypotenuse square, we have to find side square. 8 square plus 7 square, that implies 8 square is 64 plus 49. This makes
root of 113.
Cut in that. 64 plus 49, 113. Hypotenuse square. That implies hypotenuse is equal to root over 113. This is the hypotenuse is equal to root over 113. Let us discuss or let us find first of all sin theta and cos theta. Let's find sin theta and cos theta to get this value. We have found hypotenuse. Let us find sin theta. We know sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse 7 by root over 113 and cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse 8 by root over 113 and what we have to find? Alright, we have find sin theta and cos theta. Let us substitute in the first one 1 plus sin theta minus 1 minus 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta. First one 1 plus sin theta value 7 by root over 113 into 1 minus sin theta 1 minus 7 by root over 113. I am writing here slash 1 plus 8 by root over 113 into 1 minus 8 by root over 113. Makes most lengthy. Let us do in simple way. I will tell you. First of all, given 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta upon 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. Given. Let us try it. 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta upon 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. We know the identity that a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Okay, 1 plus sin theta a plus b into a minus b is the identity of a square minus b square. Remember this. And this becomes 1 square minus sin square theta. Here a plus b and a minus b. A is 1, b is sin theta. Here same no. That's why we take it. A square minus b square 1 square minus sin square theta upon. Similarly for base also 1 a 1 b cos theta 1 square minus cos square theta. We use the identity a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Remember it. It may be useful for you. That implies how to find 1 minus sin square theta upon 1 minus cos square theta. What is the value of 1 minus sin square theta? How is it? Find it by sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. We get 1 minus sin square theta is equal to cos square theta and 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sin square theta, sorry. I will write in here sin square theta plus cos square theta we know is equal to 1 and to find cos square theta, sin square theta will be moved to right side. Cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Sin square theta. Here space. And 1 minus sin square theta by 1 minus cos square theta. And what is that? 1 minus sin square theta by 1 minus cos square theta. That implies cos square theta upon sin square theta. What is this result? It had become as usual as cot theta, that is cot theta whole square. Simple. Here already in the question given, we don't have to find hypotenuse. Given 7 by 8, substitute 7 by 8 whole square, that implies 49 upon 64. This simple question this is. You should have to remember this identity a plus b into a minus b. Let us solve second one also by this. Second 1 plus sin theta upon cos theta. Okay, 1 plus sin theta upon cos theta. This can be written as, take it as LCM, 1 by cos theta plus sin theta by cos theta. Write it as 1 by cos theta plus sin theta by cos theta. What is that? Tan theta. Remember, learn the formulas, then only do sums. First of all, learn the formulas. That implies, we know, reciprocal of cos theta. What is this? Secant theta. That implies secant theta plus tan theta. We have to find by the hypotenuse secant theta and tan theta. Now, let's go substitute. We know the identities. What is that? Secant theta is equal to 1 by cos theta and tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. By hypotenuse, let us find by this right angle triangle secant theta, what happens? That implies hypotenuse by adjacent root over 113 by 7. Root over 113 by 7. Remember the formulas. Most important. By this only you can do the sums. Tan theta opposite by adjacent 8 by 7. Tan theta 8 by 7. 8 by 7. 8 by 7 only. Secant theta plus tan theta. Addition. Root over 113 by 7. 7 plus 8 by 7. That implies answer is 8 plus root over 113 by 7. That is the answer. Let us do some amazing questions. Let us go to second question. Let's solve this together. Let us see second question. Evaluate 3 tan square 30 upon 1 plus 3 tan square 30 degrees. What you have to know? The tan 30 value. What is the value of tan 30? I said to remember the trigonometry table. Remember this and solve it. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Substitute it. First one. 3 tan square 30 degrees upon 1 plus 3 tan square 30 degrees. That implies 3 into tan square 30 degrees. That means square. 1 by root 3 whole square into 1 by root 3 whole square upon 1 plus 3 into 1 by root 3 whole square. Let us solve it. Okay. 3 tan square 30. 3 into, I am writing once again, 1 by root 3 whole square upon 1 plus 3 into 1 by root 3 whole square. That implies 3 into 1 by root 3 whole square, 3 by 3. I think you had understood why it had come 3. This square and it will be got cancelled. Okay. And here 1 plus 3 into 1 by root 3 whole square is 1 by 3. 3. Get cancelled. And 1 by 1 plus 1. That implies 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is the answer. That means 0.5. And second property I am giving you to, as I do this question, I am writing now. I am giving this question as do this question. We will discuss the 8 questions in the next session by part wise. And I hope you enjoyed this session. Post your answer in the comment box. Don't forget to keep supporting me, friends, so that I can be able to do more videos. Thank you for watching my video, friends. And after that we will do more practice sessions for 10th class. Okay, friends, after the completion of this chapter trigonometry, I am going to solve a mock test on trigonometry for 10th class. Okay, friends, and in the second one will be discussed in the next session. Okay, friends, thank you for watching my video, friends. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel, friends. Thank you for watching my video, friends. Bye bye.